headset. There we go, my headset's back in properly. That's better for me. I'm pretty sure it was recording for you guys, but I didn't have any sound coming through my right microphone. So I'm hoping that recorded my first bit of the commentary, but we'll just have to see. We'll just have to wait and see what happens there. So this is more or less the first time I'm playing through the game without power leveling. You know, legitimately, without power leveling. Since like the first couple of times that I actually played it, so we're just gonna have to see how I go. Let's see if I'm still any good at the game, I guess. So I was first introduced to this game probably I think it was 1999 was when we got the PlayStation first for us as a family. And FF7 was just one of the first games that we sort of got, and it wasn't anything that particularly interested me because I had no idea what it was. It wasn't necessarily something that I took interest in. It was something that my mother bought for herself, so she like started playing it, as did my sister, and I'm pretty sure from memory they got all the way up to Dine, and that's when I took an interest in it and started playing it, and I never really looked back, to be perfectly honest. It is hands down my favourite game of all time. It is, I would consider, one of the better games of all time, especially for nostalgia's sake. So I'm just cracking my knuckles here. And I'm super excited for the remake to come. So I've got 10 minutes to get out of here. That includes all menus, all load screens, as anything. I've got 10 minutes to get out. It includes battles as well. So 10 minutes is more than enough time to get out of this area. Like way more than enough time. I'm actually a little bit worried that I'm going to go over my time limit of 15 minutes trying to get to the next save point though. Next save point's in Sector 7, and I've got a little bit of dialogue to get through until I get there. Make sure when you're coming up to this part you save Jesse, otherwise I don't think you can progress because you can't get the codes, which I think is why there is so much time on the counter. It allows you to come all the way back up to the codes, back up to the elevator and everything, realise, oh shit, I've missed Jesse, and then come all the way back, sort of thing. So I think it allows you enough time to be able to do that. So we're just going to make our way through the random battles. They are an absolute time killer. I'm just going to speed them up actually. Yeah, so it's not going to be in real time. Just to speed through them and make sure that we come in under the time limit, my 15 time limit. It's 5 minutes has already gone by to the video. I've since recently starting back up my YouTube, I've been a YouTube partner for years and years, but I never really did anything with it, and I've got the option to monetize my videos and everything, and so if you guys view it, I can earn, you know, I can make an earning from it. It's not much, even from the views that I get, like 20 odd views. I don't think I get anything for it, so you don't have to worry about feeding me money or anything like that. It's not why I'm doing it. It's just something that I've had on there for a long time. But by all means, if you would like to see better quality videos, because at the moment I don't have a capture card. My capture card was an HD PVR2. It's a Hopage, but it's kind of died on me, so it doesn't really work anymore. I'm looking to get the rocket, but it costs a lot of money, and it's just money that I don't particularly have. So if you do want to see me produce some more quality videos, some better quality videos, I'm just going to be quiet. So yeah, when I lose control of characters, the sound sort of skyrockets, so I apologise for the loudness. I'll probably turn that down so it's not going to be so loud for you. If you do want to see better quality videos from me, In regards to the commentaries, I would like to eventually be able to get a decent camera so that I can actually put my face on the screen so you can actually see me interacting with you as opposed to just listening to my voice. If you would like for these things to happen, then please support me. The best way that you can support me is hit the subscribe button, share the videos around, get your friends onto it, get your friends onto the channel. If you would like to see any improvements in regards to the commentaries or anything like that, then again, please let me know. It is quite valuable for me to know, so I can do better by you guys, and if I'm doing better by you guys, it's better for me because I'm entertaining you more. Here's an important part. This is Aerith, okay, she's one of the key characters within the game. And within the game, I'm going to be showing you how to be able to get all the trophies in regards to the PS4 to be able to get a platinum. And for that to happen, you need to get Barret on the date. So I'm going to go a little bit skew with here. I'm not going to go canon where you get Aerith on the date. Barret's got to be the date. This particular encounter here doesn't actually affect her compatibility rating. I can't think of what it's called. The higher the rating, the more likely chance to go on that date. So you want Barret's to be really high, Aerith to be really low, and everyone else to be really low. This doesn't actually affect it. So you want to buy a flower, okay? It only costs 1 gil. It's not like they're much. You want to buy a flower. It does come up a bit later. That does actually improve, I think, Barret's compatibility. It's not compatibility. It's something else. I can't think of what the name is. But you know, it doesn't really matter. I'm controlling this through the analog stick, and this game was never intended for an analog stick. This came out on the PlayStation 1 before the DualShock controllers were even out. I'll fight. I shouldn't fight them though. Speedy. Yeah, so just imagine a world. Okay, so just imagine this, especially if you're new to the PlayStation in regards to, you know, you started playing it from the PlayStation 2 and onwards, or PlayStation 3 or PlayStation 4. Your analog sticks there in the middle never used to be there. On the original PlayStation controllers, they were not there. So just imagine your controller with that entire grid taken out of your controller, and that's basically what we played with it with the original PlayStation. And that's what this game came out as. It was designed for a controller with no analog stick, whereas Final Fantasy VIII does have the capability to use an analog stick. The directional movements and everything are still a bit dodgy, but yeah, I think you get what I'm saying. And here we are. So Cloud's missed the train. He never got to the train. And here we are. Clief never came back. Oh, Clief. I should say Clief. I've got to call him Cloud the whole way. And it's really funny because I named Barret Ultima without even consulting. In fact, as of doing this commentary, I've told him through a forum. But he hasn't responded, so I don't even think he's read it yet. So he's still unaware at the time of recording this that he's a big black man. And it's really funny because for those that don't know, for those that haven't followed my channel when I was quite active previously, Ultima Odin is my best friend in real life, and so me making him a big black man was just kind of funny. Okay, I need to kind of hurry up because I'm getting on in the video, and I can't waste too much more time in these areas, but I don't want you to miss any dialogue in case you haven't played it and this is your first experience of it, because you might want to experience the game before the remake comes out, because maybe the remake's interested you or something like that. So I don't want to. I suppose at the end of the day, you guys can pause it, read the text, unpause it, listen to me, pause it, so on and so forth. But that just gets to be a bit tedious and annoying, and I don't want to have to force you guys to do all that. So maybe what I'll do, yeah, as you can tell, I'm doing this all live. I'm not like recording this, coming back and then doing a commentary. I'm actually doing all of my commentary live as I play it, so you can get my thoughts and everything as to why I play the game, and just random thoughts popping into my head as I play it, I suppose. This part here, this interaction, not this interaction, it's on the next train. Never really, I still don't really understand it. And I'll explain what I mean by that when I get to it. But for now, I'll leave you with that, I suppose. Alright, if I hurry up, I should talk to these guys, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to worry about it. Basically what Jessie is doing here is she's explaining Midgar and the rail system. So the rail system's got security checkpoints within the world. And Midgar itself has got the slums, so that's basically on the ground, and then you've got the sectors, or the people who live on the plate, which is basically a plate in the sky that's supported by lots of pillars. So you've got people who live under the pillars, under this plate, who live a bad life because of fumes, pollution, so on and so forth. It's real poor sort of thing. Whereas the above the plate is for those kind of rich people who work for Shinra. That's basically what it's going through and explaining now. So majority of people live in the slums. So yeah, just a bit of a background, sort of, in case you're not reading it and you're just wanting to listen to me instead. That's basically the shape of what Midgar is. It's yeah. So Jesse goes on to say that there used to be like a small group of towns, and each sort of sector had a name, but it's long since been forgotten because of Shinra. So, and Barret just goes on to explain that people are living on the city on a plate, pretty much. So yeah, it's pretty exciting, pretty intense. This is going to be cutting it short, I can tell you that. It's going to be cutting it short. I think I've got about 30 seconds left in the video, guys, so I will take this time to thank you for watching. Please, like I said before, support me. Jeez, that gets loud. Support me. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Please share the videos around with your family and friends, or Facebook, or wherever you can. Support is very, very much appreciated for me, and please leave a comment and a like. Alright guys, I'm Clief and I will see you guys later.